Hi students, welcome to Sankalp Study Success. I am Tirupati Rao, chemistry lecturer. Please subscribe our channel. Today I am going to discuss about dipole moment or polarity of bonds. What is that? Dipole moment and polarity of bonds. So what is that? Listen to me. So we know that what is covalent bond? Shared electron pair between the two atoms. Sharing of electron pair between the two atoms is known as a covalent bond. So when the shared electron pair, suppose when the shared electron pair is present between two similar atoms, and the shared electron pair is present between two similar atoms. So this is the shared electron pair. So this is present between two similar atoms. That shared electron pair is exactly situated at the middle of the two atoms, between the two atoms. What is that? So when the covalent bond is present between two similar atoms in a molecule, the shared electron pair is exactly situated at present at middle of the bond or between the atoms. So that type of bond is said to be non-polar covalent bond. That type of bond is said to be non-polar covalent bond. Once again, when the covalent bond is present between two similar atoms, the shared electron pair is exactly situated at a middle of the atoms. So this type of bond is said to be non-polar covalent bond. Now if the covalent bond is present between two different atoms, the covalent bond is present between two different atoms, the shared electron pair, this is containing two electrons, the shared electron pair is not present on middle of the bond. So the shared electron pair is displaced towards more electronegative atom. The shared electron pair is shifted towards more electronegative atom. So that means that the molecules having a partial negative charge. So this is the H and Cl. So in H and Cl, more electronegative atom is chlorine. So less electronegative atom is hydrogen. More electronegative atom is chlorine. Then the shared electron pair shifted towards more electronegative atom side. That means these two electrons are reached to the adjacent of chlorine atom. That means the molecule acquires partial negative charge on I electronegative atom and partial positive charge on less electronegative atom. So what happened? So when the covalent bond present between two different atoms, H and Cl are different atoms, right? H and Cl. The shared electron pair is displaced or shifted towards more electronegative. So here H and Cl is the more electronegative atom, right? So the shared electron pair is shifted towards more electronegative. Then the molecule acquires partial negative charge on I electronegative atom and partial positive charge on less electronegative atom. Here partial charges can be represented delta. Here partial charges can be represented by delta, right? So the ends of molecule having different charges. So this end having a negative charge, this end having a positive charge. So the ends of the molecule having different charge. So this molecule is known as dipole molecule. This molecule is also known as dipole molecule. Why? Its ends having the ends of this molecule having different charges, partial negative and partial positive. So it is having two charges, its ends. So that each charge acts as a pole. So attracted or repulsed, that is said to be pole. So here the molecule, the ends of molecule having opposite charges. So this is said to be dipole molecule, and this type of bond is said to be polar covalent bond. So polar covalent bond is present in when the polar covalent bond is present between different atoms, but the non-polar covalent bond is present between same atoms, right? So now, right, this is the polarity. When the molecule acquires partial negative charge on I electronegative atom and partial positive charge on I less electronegative atom, this type of molecule is known as polar molecule. So this is phenomena is known as polarity. The polarity of polar covalent bond is expressed in terms of dipole moment. The polarity of polar molecule is expressed in terms of dipole moment. So we know that polarity and polar molecule, polar covalent molecule, non-polar covalent molecule. So which molecule having charges on its ends, that is said to be a polar covalent molecule. Now the polarity of polar molecule is expressed in terms of dipole moment. So polarity of polar molecule is expressed in terms of dipole moment. Now, so these are this is the HCl. So this shared electron pair shifted towards more electronegative atom like chlorine, right? It is having delta negative, it is having delta plus. Now dipole moment can be defined as, so dipole moment can be represented by mu. Mu is equal to the charge on the product means into the product of charge, the product of magnitude of either charges means either delta plus or delta minus, right? The magnitude of charge on either pole and distance between these poles. So what is the dipole moment? Dipole moment can be defined as the product of magnitude of charge. Here the magnitude of charge can be taken as Q or delta. Q into magnitude of charge on pole is Q or delta, and the distance between these poles, is we can say D. So this is the formula of dipole moment. Dipole moment can be represented by mu. So what is the definition? The product of magnitude of charge on either poles and distance between the poles is known as dipole moment. So polarity of polar molecule is expressed in terms of dipole moment. We know that. So dipole moment mu is equal to charge on pole. Charge on pole is taken as Q or delta, and distance between the poles. What its distance? D. Here the two poles are separated by D distance. Here the two poles are separated by D distance. Now its units are dBi. So the units of dipole moment is dBi. So 1 dBi is equal to 3.33564 into 10 to the power of minus 30 coulomb meter. So here C, capital C means coulomb, M means meter, right? So this is the SI unit. Now goes to CGS unit. Its charge is 10 to the power of minus 10 electrostatic units. ESU means electrostatic units into its distance, like 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter. So 10 to the power of minus 10 into 10 to the power of minus 8 is equal to 10 to the power of minus 18 ESU into centimeter. What is ESU? ESU means electrostatic unit, right? So 1 dBi is equal to 10 to the power of minus 18 ESU into centimeter, electrostatic unit into centimeter. This is the CGS unit. So its CGS and MK SI units are given, and dipole moment is represented by crossed arrow. crossed arrow. Dipole moment is represented by crossed arrow. So this is the HCl molecule. Here it is the covalent bond. This covalent bond shifted towards I electronegative atom. So that can be represented by crossed arrow. Crossed arrow. Right. Above or below? Both are same. Right. So dipole moment can be represented by crossed arrow. This is crossed, this is arrow. Crossed end, this is the crossed end indicates less electronegative, like partial positive charge. And arrowhead indicates I electronegative atom, like partial negative charge, like right, delta minus. So this is represented by crossed arrow. This is the crossed arrow. Here crossed end indicates I electronegative, less electronegative atom, like delta plus, and arrowhead indicates I electronegative atom, like delta minus. Next, it is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it is having a quantity, magnitude and direction. We know that vector and scalar. Okay, vector depends of vector must be containing quantity, that means magnitude and direction. But scalar containing only magnitude. So it is the vector quantity. So it is having it is present in some direction and it is having some quantity, charge of quantity, right. So it is vector quantity, that is over. Now the dipole moment of this molecule is equal to mu is equal to q into d, or delta into d. Now if we can take an polyatomic molecule means that molecule containing number of atoms. For example, SF4 into Cl2, or right. So the dipole moment of this, or PCl3F2. So this is the polyatomic molecule. It is containing so many atoms. So in this type of molecules, so it is its shape is trigonal bipyramidal. So I electronegative atom always present on axial, and less electronegative atom is present on equatorial position. So this is now the dipole moment of the total dipole moment of this molecule, we can say net dipole moment. So the net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule is equal to, so this is the vector quantity. Vector quantity means here the bond shifted towards chlorine, this bond shifted towards fluorine, here the bond shifted towards fluorine, similarly, right. Now the net dipole moment of this molecule is equal to vector sum of all these bonds. Here the net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule is not only depends upon the bond moment of number of bonds, is not only depends upon the number of particular bonds, it is also depends upon the spatial arrangement of bonds. Spatial arrangement of bonds means, so here the p bond f, this direction is present towards the fluorine side, right. This is the above plane, here p bond f, this is the below the plane, right. That means spatial arrangement of molecule. What is that? The net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule is not only depends upon the number of bonds, but also depends upon the spatial arrangement of atoms, spatial arrangement of atoms in a molecule, right? Now, so this is the molecule. A is the central atom. These are A, B, C, D. These are the surrounding molecules. So here the bond shifted towards A side. The net dipole moment of in this polyatomic molecule, its dipole moment is mu1, its dipole moment is mu2, its dipole moment is mu3. The net dipole moment mu net is equal to vector sum of means, so its dipole moment A bond B dipole moment can be taken mu1. So all these dipole moments are present in one direction, so that all can be taken plus. Suppose if the dipole moment of A bond B is B side, this can be taken as negative, these two can be taken as positive. So that is vector quantity having a direction and magnitude. So the net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule is equal to the vector sum of bond moments of all bonds in a molecule, right? So this is the net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule. What is that? So the net dipole moment of polyatomic molecule is not only depends upon the number of bonds, but it is also depends upon the spatial arrangement of atoms. What is the spatial arrangement of atoms? So the bonded atoms is present on above the plane, below the plane, right? What its direction? So that is the spatial arrangement of atoms, right? Next goes to calculation of resultant bond moment. So here the two polar bonds are there. This is the A bond B, this is the A bond C. So this is the one bond, this is the one polar bond. These two polar bonds inclined at theta angle, and its magnetic moments are represented by mu1 and mu2. So the resultant magnetic moment mu r is equal to square root of mu1 square plus mu2 square plus 2 mu1 mu2 cos theta. What is that? When the two polar bonds inclined at theta angle and its magnetic moments are mu1 mu2 respectively, the resultant magnetic moment or bond moment, magnetic moment, the resultant dipole moment mu r is equal to mu1 square plus mu2 square plus 2 mu1 mu2 cos theta. So this is the net dipole moment. So if the dipole moments are same, if the dipole moments like mu1 mu2 are same, that means this is equal to mu, this is equal to mu, both are same, then resultant magnetic moment, the resultant dipole moment, so the resultant dipole moment mu r is equal to mu1 is equal to mu, this is mu square, and mu2 is equal to mu, that is mu square, plus 2 into mu1 is equal to mu and mu2 also mu into cos theta, right? So this can be written as mu square plus mu square, 2 mu square, and 2 into mu square, 2 mu square can be taken as common, 2 mu square into 1 plus 2 cos theta, 1 plus 2 cos theta. So we know that cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Now this can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. That means 2 into this can be written as 2 mu square 1 plus cos theta can be written as 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 cos square theta by 2 cos square by theta by 2 is equal to, so 2 mu cos theta by 2. This is the formula of resultant dipole moment, resultant bond moment or dipole moment of similar bonds in a molecule. What is formula? 2 mu cos theta by 2. So when the dipole moments of say bonds are equal, the resultant magnetic moment, the resultant dipole moment in a molecule is equal to 2 mu cos theta by 2. Next, now goes to for homoatomic molecules having a regular shape such as linear, trigonal planar, linear or trigonal planar, tetrahedral and trigonal bipyramidal, octahedral. So all that are regular shape. What is that regular shape? If the in homoatomic molecule means CO2. So this is the central atom. These surrounded atoms are same, and BF3 or BCl3. So that is also a homoatomic molecule. Its surrounded atoms are same. If B is the central atom, its surrounded atoms are same. Thus, that type of molecules are said to be homoatomic molecule that are having symmetry. So symmetry means all atoms are present in one plane. So and these are CO2, BF3 or BCl3 and CH4, CCl4, PCl5, SF6. All these molecules. What are that? CH4 and PCl5 and SF6. So this is a linear, this is trigonal planar, it is tetrahedral, and it is trigonal bipyramidal, it is octahedral. So all these are having a regular shape. Regular shape means it does not containing lone pairs. If the molecules containing a lone pairs, its shape is said to be distorted shape. Okay, if the molecule does not containing lone pairs, so its shape is said to be regular shape, like sp hybridization, linear, sp2 hybridization, trigonal planar, sp3 hybridization, tetrahedral, sp3d hybridization, trigonal bipyramidal, and sp3d2 hybridization, octahedral. These are said to be regular shapes. If the molecule containing lone pair on that atom, on the central atom, so that molecules possess distorted shape or irregular shape. For example, H2O, OH, H. So it is having two lone pairs, and NH3, it is having one lone pair. These two having sp3 hybridization, these two undergoes sp3 hybridization. According to sp3 hybridization, its shape is tetrahedral, but its shape is not a tetrahedral. So the shape of H2O molecule is angular or bed shape. The shape of NH3 is pyramidal. So these are distorted shapes or irregular shapes. So irregular shapes. So right. Now we will discuss. Okay, in this we will discuss about what is regular shapes, what is irregular shapes. Okay, for homoatomic molecules, what is the homoatomic molecule? So the central atom having a same surrounded atoms, that is said to be homoatomic. So homoatomic molecule. For homoatomic molecules having a regular shape, such as linear, trigonal planar, tetrahedral, trigonal bipyramidal, octahedral possess zero dipole moment. That means its mu is equal to 0. So that we'll discuss now. Right, AB type, AB2 type, for homoatomic molecule like symmetry having a zero dipole moment. We can take an type of molecules AB type, AB2 type, AB3 type and AB4 type molecules. AB4 type of molecule. Type of molecules, right, and AB5 type, AB6 type, AB6 type. First of all, we will go to discuss about AB type like chlorine, Cl2, I2, Br2. So all these are having a zero dipole moment. All these are having a zero dipole moment. So here the two chlorine atoms separated by pure covalent bond. So its dipole moment is 0. So it's in this non-polar covalent bond, partial charges are offset. So if the charge is 0, the dipole moment is 0. And now goes to AB2 type molecules like CO2, BeCl2, BeF2. So all these molecules, BF2, CO2, BeCl2, right, and all these are undergoes a zero dipole moment. So suppose we can take an beryllium chloride, BeCl2. So the dipole moment is the dipole moment of this bond, BeCl bond. So dipole moment can be represented by crossed arrow. In the crossed arrow, the arrowhead indicates always I electronegative atom. In Be and Cl, which is having more electronegative atom, chlorine having more electronegative atom. So this is the representation of crossed arrow. This arrowhead indicates I electronegative atom. Similarly, this also the electronegativity of chlorine having more than that of beryllium. So this crossed arrow is represents chlorine side. That means arrow of head indicates I electronegative atom. So this is delta negative, this is delta plus, delta negative, delta plus. Similarly, this also delta plus, delta negative. Now the net dipole moment of this molecule, so it is having some dipole moment like 2 dBs or 0.5 dBs. We can say, for example, right? So similarly, this is also Be bond Cl. Its dipole moment is also same. Why? These two bonds are equal, BeCl and BeCl. So, but we know that the dipole moment is a vector quantity. That means it is dependent upon direction, right? So the net dipole moment mu net is equal to vector sum of bond moments. So what is bond moment? 0.5. What is bond moment? 0.5. So these two are present in opposite direction. Its bond moments are cancelled to each other. So that means 0.5 minus 0.5 is equal to 0. So when the bond moments are present in when the similar bonds are present in opposite direction in a molecule, their bond moments are cancelled to each other. So their net magnetic momentum is equal to, net dipole moment is equal to 0, right? Similarly, carbon dioxide also, C double bond O. So here this is the oxygen atom, more electronegative atom. This is the crossed arrow, right? So both are C double bond, C double bond, both are similar type of bonds. Its dipole moment cancel with this. Both are present in opposite direction. So this is the linear shape, and it is having a linear. It is also linear shape. What is linear? All the atoms of molecule are present in one line, that is said to be linear, right? Now goes to AB3 type. So we can take in BCl3, BF3, BCl3, BF3, right? In this molecule, B is the central atom, and Cl, this is Cl. Now the electronegativity of chlorine is more than that of boron. So that means this bond represents, this is the crossed arrow, that crossed arrow represents high electronegative atom side. Similarly this also, and this is the chlorine atom, this is. Now the net dipole moment of BCl3 molecule, mu net, the net dipole moment of this molecule is equal to, so these two bonds are present in this direction, and this bond is present in above. Okay, the sum of the net dipole moment of the sum of these net dipole moment of these bonds is below, is present in below, and this one is above. So the net dipole moment of these two bonds is equal to this above B bond Cl. So these two cancel, remaining 0. So what is that? The net dipole moment of these two bonds is equal to above bond, above the B bond Cl. So these two are cancelled the net dipole moment is equal to 0. Here all the atoms are present in one plane. This is trigonal. So this is said to be trigonal planar. So this is also a symmetry. Symmetry, homoatomic molecules having 0 dipole moment. Symmetry, homoatomic molecules having 0 dipole moment. Next goes to AB4 type molecules. AB4 type molecules. In AB4 type of molecules, we can write CH4, CCl4, right? CH4, CCl4. These are the AB4 type of molecules, like XeF4 also, right? Here, this is undergoes sp3 hybridization. Its shape is tetrahedral shape, CCl4. It is also a symmetry. Like XeF2, fluorine. This is it's present in square planar. It is square planar. So square planar, right? So this is high electronegative atom. This bond is shifted towards high electronegative atom. Similarly, this also, right? These the Xe bond, the dipole moment of Xe bond, and these two, the dipole moment of Xe bond F are having same, and these two are present in opposite direction. So its dipole moments are cancelled to each other. Similarly, this also, the net dipole moment of this molecule is equal to 0, mu is equal to 0. Similarly, this also, right? Similarly, this also. So the net dipole moment of AB4 type of homoatomic symmetry molecules are 0. Next, AB5 type, like PF5 and PCl5 and PCl3, F2, and all these molecules having a having a 0 dipole moment. Why? Suppose we can take an PCl5. So what it say? Trigonal. This is Cl, trigonal bipyramidal. So one is above, so another one is below. One is above, another one is below. Right. In this, so the crossed arrow is always shifted towards more electronegative atom. More electronegative atom. Right. Now, this is the trigonal. In the trigonal, 3 chlorine atoms are there. So, the sum of the dipole moment of these 2 chlorines is equal to the dipole moment of this chlorine. So, these two, the sum of these 2 p bond Cl dipole moment is equal to this dipole moment of p bond Cl. So, both are present in opposite direction and present in one plane, are cancelled to each other. So, its dipole moment, its dipole moment is equal to 0, and this is the axial position. Since axial dipole, in axial positions, the dipole moment of p bond Cl are same and present in opposite direction, these two are cancelled, and net dipole moment mu is equal to 0. The net dipole moment of AB5 type molecules is 0. Now goes to another one like PCl3F2. This is the P is the central atom. This is in Cl and F, fluorine is having more electronegative. So I electronegative is always occupies axial position. This is the axial position. And remaining 3 chlorine atoms are occupies trigonal planar position. So these two are cancelled. The net magnetic moment is 0. So these two are having same dipole moment and present in opposite direction and cancel to each other. Its net dipole moment is equal to 0, and its trigonal planar atoms also p bond, the net dipole moment of these 2 PCLs is equal to this one, and these two are present in opposite direction. So these are also cancelled. Finally, we got mu is equal to 0. Similarly, PEF5 also. Next goes to AB6 molecule. AB6 molecule is also a like SF6, and right, SF6. It is also having 0 dipole moment. Why? It is the homoatomic molecule. What is homoatomic molecule? So the surrounded atom having the central atom having similar surrounded atoms, and it is symmetric, right? All atoms are present in one plane, right? In SF6, its dipole moment is also 0. AB6 type. What its example? Right, SF. This is the what it says, octahedral. SF6. This is one is above, another one is below, right? So this is the crossed arrow, right? So here all the bond moments of S bond F are having same value, and all these are present in opposite direction. These two are present in opposite direction, these two are present in opposite, and these two are present in opposite direction. So the net dipole moment of this molecule is equal to 0. All are cancelled to each other, right? Similarly, AB7 also. AB7, what is that? IF7. It is also pentagonal bipyramidal. This is the I is the central atom. Fluorine. This is pentagonal. These are the 5 fluorine atoms. One is above, another one is below. So that is pentagonal bipyramidal. This is also the central atom. The central atom having same surrounded atoms. It is a symmetry, right? This is its dipole moment is also 0. And now goes to some distorted shape molecules. Distorted shape molecule means like AB2. In AB2, some of the molecules having lone pair. lone pair, that is SnCl2. In SnCl2, that is having one lone pair. So its dipole moment is mu naught is equal to 0. That means SnCl and it is having one lone pair. So this lone pair is present in this orbital. This is the orbital moment. So this is present in chlorine side. Now this crossed are present in chlorine side. So the net dipole moment is not a 0. So these two chlorine atoms are present in below and the orbital moment is present in above. So orbital moment means that is containing lone pair, that is also having a dipole moment, and this is not a 0. And goes to AB3 type. In AB3 type, distorted molecule, it is having bent shape, right? Similarly H2O, this is a AB2 type, H2O, AB2 type molecules like SnCl2 and H2O. So OHH, so it is having two lone pairs. Here O bond H, the bond is shifted towards O side, that is more electronegative atom. Similarly this also. So the net dipole moment is equal to not a 0. Why? All these are present in only one direction. O bond, H bond O, and this orbital moment, like bond lone pairs, all are present in one direction. So its dipole moment is not equal to 0. And now goes to AB3 type of molecules. So in AB3 type of molecules, like NH3. So now we will discuss about distorted shape molecules. So previously we will discuss about regular shapes. Now we will discuss about distorted shapes. Right, distorted dipole moment of distorted shape molecule. Like AB2 is over. What its example? H2O. Right. Now AB3 type molecule, and SnCl also this AB3 type NH3. Here N bond H, and NF3, NCl3. So all this, its dipole moment is also not is equal to 0. So which molecule containing lone pair, mostly its dipole moment is not is equal to 0. NF3, N bond H, its shape is pyramidal shape. Now here the N bond H, which is having more electronegative, nitrogen, this bond is shifted towards more electronegative atom. Similarly this also, it is containing one lone pair, it is present in above the plane. So the net dipole moment of all the molecule is equal to dipole moment of all bonds present in one direction. So its dipole moment is not is equal to 0, all similar molecules. In N and F. So in this here the N and F, which is having more alternative atom, fluorine having more alternative atom, this bond is shifted towards more electronegative atom side, like fluorine atom side. But here the lone pair is present in above. So it is also its dipole moment is also not is equal to 0. But in these two, NH3 and NF3, which is having more dipole moment. So NH3 having more dipole moment. Why? So the dipole moments of all bonds present in one direction. The dipole moments of N bond H, the dipole moments of 3 NH bonds, and a lone pair like orbital moment all are present in same direction, so that means totally adding. But in NF3 the dipole moment of 3 NF bonds, N bond Fs, is present in below the plane, and the orbital moment like lone pair is present in above the plane. These two are cancelled, and its resultant dipole moment is equal to reduce. So reduce. So in these NH3 and NCl3 or NF3, which is having more dipole moment, NH3 having more dipole moment than NF3. In NF3 and NCl3, so here which is having more dipole moment, NF3 and NCl3, right? So here chlorine and nitrogen, in chlorine and nitrogen which is having more electronegativity, nitrogen having more electronegativity, so this crossed arrow shifted towards more electronegative atom, and it is having one lone pair that is also present in same above the plane. But in N and F the crossed arrow shifted towards fluorine atom side, and lone pair is present in above the plane, right? So the net dipole moment of NF3 and NCl3, which is more? So NCl3 is more. The net dipole moment of NCl3 is more than that of NF3, due to here all the bonds are present in one direction, here the bonds are present in opposite direction, so its dipole moment is reduced. So in NCl3, N having more electronegativity than chlorine. So that is important. How it is say, suppose on hydrolysis of NCl3 in H2O in water gives rise to, it gives NH3 and 3HOCl. That means here N side, here N side added H plus, that means N carrying negative, H having positive. On chlorine which is added, OH minus is added, delta minus. That means so Cl is delta plus, N is delta minus. So what is that? In N and Cl which is having more electronegativity, N having more electronegativity. Due to this example, NCl3 on hydrolysis gives NH3 and HOCl. On N which is added, H plus is added, that means N having delta negative. On Cl which is added, OH is added, so that is a delta negative. OH minus is a delta negative, Cl is a delta plus. So this is the AB3 type of molecule, AB3 type of distorted molecule. Similarly goes to AB4 and AB5, AB6. So some example like SCl4, its shape is seesaw. Its shape is seesaw. So it is having also not is equal to 0 dipole moment, dipole moment. Now AB5, right? Similarly this also these are distort shapes. These distort shape molecules having not is equal to 0 dipole moment, its mu not is equal to 0, right? Like IF5, it is having lone pair, IF5, right? Yeah, this is XEF6, it is also having lone pair. So all these are having distorted shapes. Its dipole moment is not is equal to 0. Now goes to applications of dipole moments. So applications of dipole moment. So first one, dipole moment is helpful in predicting the geometry of the molecule. So dipole moment is helpful in predicting the geometry of the molecule. For example, we can take an BeCl2 or BeF2, right? So here it has polar Be bond Cl. So here chlorine having more electronegativity. So this crossed arrow shifted towards chlorine atom, crossed arrow shifted towards chlorine atom, right? So this is delta negative, this is delta plus. So it is a polar molecule. Here the here Be bond Cl is a polar bond. So it has polar Be bond Cl. Each bond, so BeCl2, like BeCl, each Be bond Cl has dipole moment. Each bond has dipole moment. Since the molecule has linear symmetry, its net dipole moment is equal to 0. So its shape is linear. So ఈ BeCl molecule polar ఉంది. మరి ఈ BeClకి రెండు BeCl బాండ్లకి డైపోల్ మూమెంట్ ఉంది. కానీ ఈ డైపోల్ మూమెంట్ యొక్క ఈ మాలిక్యూల్ యొక్క నెట్ డైపోల్ మూమెంట్ 0 కావాలంటే ఆ రెండు BeCl బాండ్లు, ఈ రెండు బాండ్లు అనేవి ఒకే లైన్లో ఉండాలి. అంటే అది లీనియర్ షేప్ అనేది ఉండాలి. సో this is used to, by using dipole moment we can predict the geometry of molecule. What is that? So in BeCl2, Be bond Cl as a polar bond, each BeCl bond has a dipole moment, each bond has a dipole moment. Since the molecule have linearly symmetry, the net dipole moment is 0. So its shape is linear. So that is the first point. So dipole moment is helpful in predicting the geometry of the molecule. Second point, dipole moment is helpful in determining the percentage of ionic character of covalent bond. So percentage of ionic character is equal to mu observed by mu calculated into 100. So this is the formula of percentage of ionic character of covalent bond. Percentage of ionic character of covalent bond is equal to mu observed by observed dipole moment by calculated dipole moment into 100. So suppose HCl, so this is the polar covalent bond, but it is having some ionic character. So how much quantity of ionic character is present in this covalent bond is equal to mu observed by mu calculated into 100. Mu observed means observed dipole moment. Mu calculated means calculated dipole moment into 100. Next, it helps in determining the polarity. So that means if the dipole moment mu is equal to 0, that is non-polar molecule. If the dipole moment is not equal to 0, that is polar molecule. The dipole moment mu is equal to 0, then the molecule is said to be non-polar molecule. If the dipole moment is not equal to 0, then the molecule is said to be polar molecule. Like, so example H2O, NH3 and NF3 and etc. are having a not equal to 0 dipole moment. So these molecules are said to be polar molecules. Like Cl2 and BeCl2, BeF2, BCl3, CCl4 and PCl5, all these are symmetric homoatomic molecule having regular shape. So its dipole moment is 0. So these molecules are said to be non-polar. All these molecules are non-polar. So these irregular shape molecules like H2O, NH3, NF3, etc. are said to be polar molecule. So if the dipole moment of molecule is equal to 0, then the molecules are said to be non-polar molecules. If the dipole moment of molecule is not equal to 0, then the molecule is said to be polar molecules. What are the examples of polar molecules? Irregular shape polar molecules, like it is containing lone pair, right? So H2O, NH3, H2O, NH3, NF3, etc. All these molecules are polar molecules like HCl, CHCl3, right? CH2Cl2, all these molecules are polar molecules. So, but these are which molecules having a zero dipole moment, that is a non-polar molecules. So, third point is over. So, dipole moment helps in determining the polarity. Polarity means polarity, polar molecules and non-polar molecules. And this can distinguish between symmetrical and non-symmetrical molecule. We know that symmetrical molecule having zero dipole moment, non-symmetrical molecule having not is equal to zero dipole moment. Symmetrical molecule means already told that non-symmetrical molecules. So symmetrical molecule having zero dipole moment, non-symmetrical molecule having not is equal to zero dipole moment. For example, carbon dioxide symmetric BeCl2, so BCl3, so CCl4, CH4, PCl5, SF6, all these are having symmetric homoatomic molecules. Symmetric homoatomic molecules mean all the atoms are present in one plane and it's the central atom having same surrounded atoms, that is the symmetric homoatomic molecule. So that is having a zero dipole moment. So non-symmetrical molecule, which is some of the most of the molecules containing lone pairs like H2O and NH3, right? All these are CHCl3 and CH2Cl2, SO2. So all these molecules having a not is equal to zero dipole moment. So this type of molecules are non-symmetrical molecules. And the fourth one is also over. A dipole moment is dipole moment can distinguish between symmetrical and non-symmetrical molecules. Now cis and trans isomers can be distinguished by dipole moment. Cis and trans isomers can be distinguished by dipole moment. Suppose we can take a CH2Cl2, C2H4, right, C2H2Cl2. So dichloroethane, for example, dichloroethane, C double bond C, bond H, C double bond HCl, and this is C bond HCl. So this is a cis dichloroethane. So this is trans dichloroethane. So in here the two Cl bonds are one side of the double bond, but here the two Cl like identical atoms are opposite side of the double bond carbons. Now, so here the C bond Cl shifted towards chlorine having more electronegative atom. So this is the representation of crossed arrow. Similarly, this also a nitrogen and carbon, hydrogen having 2.1 electronegativity, carbon having 2.5 electronegativity. So this bond is also shifted towards carbon side. So here all bonds are present in one direction in cis dichloroethane, but in trans dichloroethane, so this is in this way, right. Here carbon having more alternative than hydrogen and this chlorine having more alternative than carbon, right. Here all the dipole moments of bonds is present in one direction, so it is having its mu naught is equal to 0. But here the C bond H and the C bond H both are present here, both are having a same dipole moment, and these two are present in opposite direction. So these dipole moments cancel to each other. So its mu is equal to 0, and these two C bond Cl also having same dipole moment and these two are present in opposite direction, the net dipole moment of this molecule mu is equal to 0. So cis and trans isomers can be distinguished by dipole moments. Which is having more dipole moment? Cis having more dipole moment. Cis having more dipole moment than trans isomer. Now next goes to mu is greater per ortho isomer, 0 per para isomer, right? So we know that this is when the two chlorine atoms or any two substances are present adjacent position on benzene ring, that is said to be ortho, and which are separated by one bond, one carbon, that is meta. These two are present in a parallel, right? Opposite, that is para, right? Ortho dichlorobenzene, meta dichlorobenzene, para dichlorobenzene. Now here the angle is 60 degree. Here the angle is 60 degree. So here the angle is 120 degree. Here the angle is 180 degree. So this is these two atoms are present in one line. These two atoms are chlorine. These two are present in one line, that is 180 degrees. So this is 60, 120. This is 60, right? Now the net the net dipole moment of this molecule is equal to mu1 square plus mu2 square. All these are same. Mu1 square plus mu2 square and 2 mu1 mu2 cos theta. Here cos theta means 60. So cos 60 means 1 by 2. So its net magnetic moment mu1 square plus mu2 square and 2 mu1, it 2 by 2 to cancel, what is remaining? mu1 mu2. So this is plus value, but this so here same mu1 square plus mu2 square and cos 2 mu1 mu2 cos 120 means cos 90 plus 30, that means sin 30 minus sin 30. So minus sin 30 means minus 1 by 2. So mu1 square plus mu2 square minus 2 mu1 mu2 sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So in these two values, here plus is there, here plus is there, here minus is there. That means its magnetic momentum is added, here the magnetic momentum is subtracted. That means its dipole moment is reduced. And now goes to this is cos 90, sin 90. It is also cos 180 means minus 1, cos 90 plus 90 sin 90, so minus 1. This is also reduced. Now which is having more dipole moment, ortho having more dipole moment than meta, and finally para having zero dipole moment. Why? So here this crossed arrow present towards chlorine side, here also crossed arrow represents towards the chlorine side. So the dipole moment of this C bond Cl are same, and these two are present in opposite direction. So these two are cancelled to each other. The net dipole moment of para dichlorobenzene is 0. So para isomers having 0 dipole moment. Similarly, so which is having more ortho, next goes to meta, and last one is para isomer. Similarly, we goes to another examples like right CN. So this is the para dicyanobenzene. It is also having 0 dipole moment. Why? So CN can be written as C triple bond N. So this also C triple bond N. So this C bond N shifted towards more electronegative atom side. Here the crossed arrow represents towards N side. So both are having same values, but these two are present in opposite direction, and these values are cancelled to each other. The net dipole moment mu is equal to 0, and nitro, that is also zero dipole moment, but OH, so these two OHs are present in para position to each other, so its dipole moment not is equal to zero. All para isomers dipole moment is not is equal to zero. So due to, so please observe this example, O bond H, OH means O bond H. So this bond is shifted towards O side. Similarly, this crossed arrow shifted towards O side. So these two are present in same direction. So its net dipole moment not is equal to 0. So mu is greater per ortho isomer and 0 per para isomer. Next goes to another examples. So the dipole moment is directly proportional to electronegativity difference in electronegativity. Mu means dipole moment, difference in electronegativity. If the difference in electronegativity is more, its mu value is more, its dipole moment is more. Suppose HF, HCl, HBr and HI. So this is the electronegativity. The difference in electronegativity of H and F is more when compared to HCl, HBr, HI. So this is having more dipole moment. Similarly, the dipole moment is directly proportional to lone pair of electrons on central atom molecules. So suppose H2O and NH3 and CH4. So this is having two lone pairs on oxygen atom. This is having one lone pair on nitrogen atom. In CH4, lone pairs are absent. So here a lone pair, it is having more lone pairs. So its dipole moment is more. So dipole moment is directly proportional to lone pair on central atom in a molecule. So next goes to some questions on dipole moment.